So we're going to look at different shapes here and their volumes. Let's start with a cuboid. A cuboid is a six-sided shape with each face being a rectangle. And if we know the height, we know the length, and we know its breadth, we can find its volume by multiplying these three dimensions together. The volume is length times breadth times height. A common form of cuboid is a square cuboid known as a cube. This is where the length, the breadth and the height are equal. So we can say the volume of this is one of these dimensions cubed. So in this case we'd say it's the breadth cubed. So let's take an example of a cuboid. We're given a cuboid, length of 5 centimeters, height of 7 centimeters, breadth of 6 centimeters. What is its volume? Volume is these three dimensions multiplied, which is 210 centimeters cubed. The units are cubic. So in this case we're given dimensions in centimeters, so the volume would be centimeters to the power of 3. A cylinder. A cylinder has a circular face and it has a length or a height, so it's been extruded. And we can say that the volume is the area of the face multiplied by its height. And the area of its face, as it's a circle, will be pi r squared. And if we can see this, let's have an example. We have a height of 15 centimeters, we've got a diameter of 5 centimeters, whereas to find the volume. So the volume is pi r squared times the height. The radius is half the diameter, so this will be pi times 2.5 squared times the height, 15, which is 294.5 centimeters cubed to one decimal place. Let's go for a pyramid now. Here we have a pyramid which we have a square base, and this reaches an apex, and the height is the height of this apex. So we've got the volume is 1/3 the length times the breadth times the height, the length and the breadth of this pyramid. So for a square pyramid we've got the length and the breadth are the same, so we can just say that it's the breadth squared times the height. Let's take an example. Alright, so we're given a pyramid, a square pyramid, in which we're saying that the height is 10 centimeters and the breadth is 5 centimeters. So the volume is 1/3 breadth squared times height, which is 1/3 times 5 squared times 10, which is 83.3 centimeters. Now a cone has a circular base and it tapers to a point here. So we can say that the volume is 1/3 pi r squared times the height. So it's similar as the pyramid, but this time the face, the area of the face will be a circle. So we're using pi r squared for the area this time. And if I just spin that, we can see that the base is a circle which tapers to a point. Let's take an example. So the height of this cone is 12 centimeters. The diameter of the face is 8 centimeters. So what is its volume? So it's 1/3 pi r squared times the height. R again is half times the diameter. So it'll be 1/3 pi times 4 squared times 12, which is 201.1 cubic centimeters to one decimal place. And finally we've got a sphere. A sphere, as we should all know, is a ball shape. So from the center, every single point of this sphere from the center has a length of r, the radius. And we can say that the volume of this is 4/3 pi r cubed. So let's take an example. We're given a diameter of 14 centimeters. So we can say that the volume will be 4/3 pi r cubed. R in this case will be 7. And that comes to 1436.8 cubic centimeters.